everyone! Today we are building a Greek island-inspired area in the far lower left of my island. I'm going to start by digging up all the fossils and trees, and then setting down some stone pathing for the map, and basically doing this so it will show up, even though I'm using a custom path that has no transparency, so it doesn't really affect how it looks in person. And then I'm going to overlay a beachy stone path. It's kind of inspired by mykonos, Santorini. And this is actually my very first terraforming in this new island. I just got the achievement, I don't know if you noticed. And I keep the custom designs for this build to a limit of 5 because it's such a small area and I didn't want to waste all of my design slots on something that's not really related to what I'm doing for the rest of the island. This outdoor bath is one of my favorite items. I love how crystal clear the water is compared to the regular water in the game, and I'll be seriously overusing it everywhere. I've been seeing this really exciting trick recently of using the imperial beds to look like a trellis, and I thought it would be perfect for a rooftop deck. I chose to break down the center of the highest level to nestle in this imperial bed so that it's covered from the sides and it looks like it's built in between the two buildings. One thing that I'm dying to see more of in the game is more arches and larger items you can walk under. Part of what took so long to film this video was getting the extra design from Stable because I really wanted to unlock this blue and white stripe, and of course it was the very last one that I received, but I finally have all of them. I definitely don't have anything against time traveling, but I did limit how much I do it because I like to talk to all the villagers every day and do all the daily tasks, which can get a little grindy. You know what I'm talking about. For example, on this build, I time traveled a few hours back so it wouldn't be as dark since I work full-time during the day. And then I ended up going one day forwards when I realized I ran out of white simple panels. But in the end, I only spent 2 real-life evenings and 2 in-game days as well because the lag got really unpleasant when I was recording, so I did it in 2 goes. And everything probably took twice as long. So if you have any tips for reducing lag, I'd greatly appreciate it. I just got the opportunity to catalog these box sofas and they're brilliant for this build. I love how natural they look outdoors compared to some of the other couches in the game. And I must say that I've never been to Mykonos or Santorini, by the way, so I'm probably using way too much greenery, but I love the plants, so I'll probably end up with a super laggy island covered in plants everywhere. Since this corner is so tiny, I had to really cut down on the number of items to keep it walkable, so I went for a simple drink spot for the coffee and maybe an infused water, and then more of a seafood restaurant down below in the sand. One thing I'm trying to do is to conserve design slots by only downloading 2 or 3 designs from a larger The Past style set. So currently I have this water design, and we'll see if I use it enough elsewhere to justify keeping it. But for the moment, I really like those sandbar effects you can get. I took some palm trees from elsewhere on my island, even though they aren't really authentic, just to blend better with the rest of the more tropical southern beaches I had planned. A few little touches I added were the blue life ring and the binoculars at the dock. I like to keep my beaches relatively simple, which isn't really the popular thing at the moment, but they're just so pretty already that I feel bad messing them up, basically. This area pretty much immediately was a hit with my villagers. Towards the end, I kept getting distracted taking pictures and videos of them acting cute, but I just couldn't resist. If you'd like to see more of this area and the many new builds coming up, or just all of the villagers' antics, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at mewseille. And if you're interested in more Speedbuilds and island tours, I would love for you to subscribe. See you next time!